What's up, nerds? And welcome to Speed Gaming, prime for another race in the Link to the Past Randomizer Casual Boots tournament. My name is Tyler Salt. I am joined in the booth by Captain, my Captain 1977. Cap, how are you doing today?
Okay, I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing well. This is a Group K match between plasmasnake on the left side of your screen and RickyofKokiri on the right side of your screen. Casual Boots is a standard start, assured sword, and assured sword and a boot start. So we get all of those nice things for the escape here, the escape sequence to begin.
Fun times.
Fun times.
Always a nice comfy mode to play here for sure.
Yeah, it's been a fun tournament so far. Looking at these two racers, their results so far a little divergent. This is in Group K. plasmasnake is on top of Group K with a record of 4-1-0. They have clinched their participation in the brackets phase. Ricky is in fourth place in the group at 1-3. Needs a win to stay alive here in the tournament.
Yeah, this whole tournament has been really competitive, and just like it feels like anyone can do well at any point. It's just been wonderful to watch and play.
And we are off. Are we in go mode yet? No, Uncle, we're not. We just started. Come
Not
on,
quite.
Get with the program. We don't have the bug net yet.
Don't even have the single arrow. I mean, come on.
plasmasnake with the lucky coin there under the bush there. Fun thing about Casual Boots is you have a sword to begin with, but it doesn't appear on your sprite and you can't swing it until you see the Uncle, but you can dash through bushes, so that's fun.
$50. And we're getting no chops from the guards.
$50 is nice, so you can guarantee that we've got bombs, at least in Kakariko. Don't need them here in Escape, because we've got the boots.
Yeah, tap in the map chest. How about that?
Vanilla. Gonna get a map and a key here at somewhere in Escape. The key in the first half. Map can be anywhere, but it was first, which is nice. Now we don't have to worry about it. We're gonna open the rest of the chests. Don't get to skip the Sank chest, unfortunately, but that's all right.
Hey, blue boomerang chest. There's a first bottle of the sea.
That's nice. Get to do Sick Kid on our way through Escape. Or on our way through CAC, excuse me. Escape. That would be weird if we could do Sick Kid first.
Yeah, Sick Kid should say nothing Zelda, you know?
Yeah. He got arrested. It's a debt prison. He went into Hyrule doesn't have universal health care, and so that's why he's just hanging at home. We went into too much debt. Now he's in jail in Hyrule Castle, right next to Zelda. Very nice balls and chains there. Yeah, too real. I'm sorry. Oh, there's a bow. Let's go.
That's much better. There we go. Will we see someone just take that bow, head direct to Eastern? I would, but...
No, we'll see if it's a crystal first.
Good point.
Yeah, I like doing an early EP if it's a crystal and I get a bow. Screw, especially if I have a sword, screw fire sources who needs them. But I would like. I'm in the camp. I wouldn't save and quit out of like Sank or Lost Woods to go do it. I'm gonna do CAC first. But I've been known to put off South Shore until doing a Crystal Eastern. So.
Sure.
Does anyone in chat, I don't recognize it, or Captain, do you recognize the MSU that plasmasnake is using? I don't recognize this one.
I've heard it. I can't place it right now, but I'd have to hear the overall.
Oh, is it Hollow Knight? Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. That is Hollow Knight.
Cool. I would have. This track I don't recognize, but oh man, that game has a killer soundtrack, so we're in for a treat today.
Yeah. I should realize that I use that one frequently, but
thanks,
okay.
Fluffy Mittens.
Thank you.
The real boss of Escape, Key Rat. We take him down. Ooh, get a full magic pill on Ricky's side as well.
Sure. Alright, here's the all-important back of Escape here. 3 big items coming up here. We got a piece of heart. There's some money. A couple bombs. Not bad.
Not bad. Nothing, nothing earth-shattering, obviously, but you'll take bottle vendor money. You'll take some bombs going into Kakariko for sure. Ricky having some rat trouble. That looks like me during NMG.
Both coming out of Escape at about sub 530. And there's 50 more bucks there in the sanctuary, so we're set up.
So we got bottle vendor money. After the bottle vendor, we're 1/5 of the way to Zora money. Keep an eye out here for a map check from one of our runners as we head towards Bonk Rocks. All right, now I would have placed it as Hollow Knight. This one I recognize.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nervin Dulch, our tracker for today. Hitting the buttons, keeping us all on the straight and narrow. We appreciate it. No help, really. Yeah, I mean, 10 more arrows, sure, but like no help from the pull tree or the tree pull or the bush crab. Is just see a piece of heart on Lumberjack. Ooh.
Well, now Eastern Palace is free.
Yep. Still don't know if it's a crystal. Neither of our runners has given us a map check yet. Probably both waiting. Oh, there's one. 3 crystals in the light world. You love to see it. That's what I saw, at least. 3 blue crystals.
Both runners in blind hut. Piece of heart. 20 bucks. Shield. 10 arrows.
Well, you know what they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. But that treasure was trash.
But real treasure of this was that 300 rupee back there. That's nice.
Absolutely.
Another 5-item cave here in the well. Few more bobs. Probably don't have to buy any now. A heart piece for our 5th hunter is 20 bucks. There's a cape. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And more
Classic
money.
casual boots. Here we go. Aga intensifies. There's a glove from the bottle vendor. That's nice to see.
Yeah, one step closer to regular Dark World access, not to Aga at least.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a race here to find the hammer and the pearl. But casual boots, notorious for a higher rate of Aga seeds than in Open 7-7, because you start with one of the pieces that you need.
You're sick from the bottle check. Oh, book.
But no, now you can't read while you're sick. Hey, you know what? Desert now full clearable as well.
It is.
Want to see some NMG bow landmo?
Always.
Never. Oh, that's a red. That's a red crystal at desert.
Okay.
Better.
Yeah. $20 in Libertary. We're blind checking the race game here on Ricky's side, as well as Vlad's side. Wow.
Not a ton going on in CAC, so this is defensible, I suppose. Just 10 arrows, though.
Yeah. All right, now let's see someone make the play to Eastern or Desert.
Ricky's headed over to Eastern. And so is Plasma. So no divergence quite yet. I would imagine that our runners are going to be in sync for a good chunk of this early game with 2 crystal dungeons already full clearable.
Yeah, I'm probably looking for the little extra firepower to get the Desert Palace to make land bowl a little easier, maybe.
Yeah. Plasma going to go check out Saha first. Ricky, on the other hand, heads straight up to EP. There's blue mail for Plasma in Saha and a Quake medallion. So nothing that's going to be too game-changing here for Eastern Palace. So we get the big key in the cannonball chest. That's pretty nice. You have the possibility of doing the big key chest skip, depending on where the items show up. Love the cape usage here by Plasmasnake. Look, Plasmasnake, that's a little bit faster. Ricky, I did not see what was in that second chest there. I was looking at Plasma's cape use.
$20.
$20. That's one item.
Yeah.
If we get a second here or in the big chest, maybe one of our runners will skip the big key chest. Not there. Still could get one in the big chest. I don't think you do that this early. It's especially when it's in logic. I'm much more likely to skip the big key chest if it's out of logic. But Ricky is gonna take the gamble, heading straight back to Armos Knights.
Bold play cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Yeah, you know, it's a 50-50, and if you never make the gamble, you're never gonna get burned by it, you know. Or if you never make the gamble, you're never gonna get burned by it. But also, if you never make the gamble, it's never gonna benefit you either. So we'll see. Plasma is gonna be heading over to check the big key chest. Yeah, I don't know that I would. I've come around on this gamble a little bit recently, but this early and with the lamp, I don't know that I could bring myself to do it in this situation.
I guess we'll see here who is correct.
Ricky with a kind of nice little delay there on the quick kill, and it is the third item. So Ricky with the early advantage here.
Very nice. I could never do that. That's... Ew.
Have to imagine that desert is coming up here soon. Maybe after the whole South Shore, I might consider doing maybe all the way over to Ice Rod Cave before the desert, just out of the hope that you get silvers or the fire rod or something.
I mean, I could see like maybe doing mini Boulder Cave and Ice Rod Cave, and then
that's what.
Looks like that's what Ricky is doing here.
Ricky is doing, yeah. So good call. Split it up a little bit. I don't know that I fake flipper here though, without the moon pearl. Ooh. You gotta move back and forth a little bit, Plasmasnake.
Yeah.
Nice recovery there. There's a Master Sword. Agate intensifies. There's our Moon Pearl. All right, so now you get the Moon Pearl. You're headed over to Ice Rod Cave. Presumably, we'll see. Yeah, headed over to Ice Rod Cave. So now you get the Moon Pearl. That makes the fake flipper more attractive, I would say. Plasmasnake, on the other hand, not interested in Mini Moldorm at this time. Perhaps going to Dam Agina Desert right at the beginning here. Just $20 in Ice Rod Cave.
Ricky is gonna do Water Walk here.
Yeah, this makes a lot more sense after getting that Moon Pearl in Mini Moldorm Cave. Makes it a lot safer to do this. Makes it so you're not going to have to, if you get a heart refill, or if you get a fourth piece of heart in Waterfall Fairy Cave, you're not going to need to save and quit.
Yeah. Just, okay.
Plasma is going to go to Mini Moldorm Cave first here.
So, just in case we didn't have enough money for Zora, $300 in Waterfall Cave.
That's nice of them. Yeah, our runners, perhaps understandably, maybe not too keen on doing a bow landmo. Bow landmo's no fun.
Hey, Zora, what do you got? Heart Dinner. He loves
that green 20 in Mini Moldorm Cave is what the randomizer puts there, what Sahabot puts there instead of the boots, since we started with boots in this seed. But that doesn't, the green 20 has no logical implications. right, Ricky gonna do the dam, run over here, and is gonna be our first runner into Desert Palace as well. We'll see if Plasmasnake follows Ricky all the way through the fake flipper. That would be a time loss, we know. Or, well, yeah, Plasma is going to do it, although we know that this isn't going to pay off. At least it's peace of mind.
Oh, he can get line up. There we go.
Yeah, you don't need to be that far over. You can be like pretty far away from that, from the ledge. Yeah, no pizza hearts, but you do get some pizza mind.
Can I just have pizza?
If you want, sure.
All right.
I missed there what was on the what was on Lake Hylia Island. Ricky did not go for it, but there was a mushroom on Desert Ledge. Plasma is showing us Old Man Under the Bridge as well, which Ricky skipped. So this could be something. It's not, though. It's 20 rupees. Oh, that's right. Ricky showed us the. That's right. Ricky showed us the island on his way to Eastern.
All right, we're into Desert Palace here. We got 2 items and a crystal to complete here. There's our big key, so we're not boots locked.
Not that it would have mattered anyway.
No, I mean, you're in the casual boots. Oh, maybe we are boots locked. Okay, but logically, anyway.
Yeah, logically, but who cares? There could be something over there that we need.
I mean, we're in the casual boot seat. I mean, just make desert boots locked all the time. Doesn't matter.
Ricky, I would pick up the arrows in that room. Ooh, there's magic powder. If I were you.
I mean,
You're not gonna do it though.
Oh.
And gonna gamble that Lanmo has the second item. I guess having Master Sword makes you know, you can do spins on it, but at least grab the arrows.
So we got powder and mushroom, so we can turn that mushroom in without any consequences of having powder be something. So that's nice.
I'd say that fake powder is never real, and that it never pays off. But I had a fake powder seed in this very tournament yesterday. Neither of us did it, but if one of us had, it would have broken the seed wide open. Early mushroom, late powder, myths on Magic Bat. So
neat. I feel like fake powdering is only worth it if mushrooms on like Pet or Lumberjack or something.
If powder's on Pet or Lumberjack, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That. You know what I'm saying.
I did know what you're saying. It makes sense. It makes sense. But yeah, so far, Fetch Quest Palace here in Desert, as we got the magic powder in the big chest and that mushroom on the ledge. There's then one Lanmo down for Ricky. Getting in arrows when he can. And that takes down the third Lanmo. For the compass, that means the second item is going to be here on the right side. We'll see if Plasma does that.
Yeah, I actually like this play here from Ricky because now when he goes back in, he can check the right side, go out the right side, and check the heater right after. A little bit of time save.
Yeah, he went straight here, so and looks like what Plasma's doing as well. Yeah, especially without the mirror. This makes sense as a strat. see what our second item here in desert. Just a heart container there.
And as you would say, Aga intensifies.
Aga intensifies. Yeah, it's looking maybe that way. We only have a couple in logic checks left. The mushroom, the magic bat we don't have access to without the hammer. We've got 2 in logic checks up the mountain, the old man and inside Spec Rock. But I would imagine we're going to get a mushroom turn in right quick here. A tempered sword. That at least makes Aga Tower much easier.
Yeah. Probably would have been good to have that on land mode, but nobody's going to check that before desert.
Ricky not turning in the mushroom right away. Gonna head up the mountain first. Yeah, I don't know why either of them they didn't pick up those arrows. I think that would have been helpful, but it is what it is. Plasmasnake gets crystal number 2 here in the 25th minute. We'll see what the old man has for us today. As a reward for rescuing him. Is it the hammer? No, it's $50. Just looking for that hammer to avoid Aga. At this point, I would assume, given the fact that we had Eastern Crystal Desert, I would imagine that our runners are just going to, finish out the in-logic and last location Aga at the beginning.
Oh.
Ooh! There's some mitts up on Spec Rock. Is this the mirror? No. Mirror on Mushroom?
I very well could be. I mean...
I think you check the mushroom before doing Aga. It's only 1 check. You can do it really quickly by fake flippering right here.
You just bonk against that statue, it puts you right on the perfect pixel, and you hop in the water and screen transition, and you're up to the mushroom potion shop thing guy with the potions. What am I saying? I don't know.
Magic shop, potion shop.
That's the thing, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think this is like the last check we can do, so. Oh.
Ooh, it's the OK boomerang, though. My favorite item.
So we got a Naga seed.
We sure do. And that's where Ricky is headed right now. I think I remember here about 1/3 of all seeds end up being Aga required. I think that's the number that I remember hearing. Probably a tiny bit higher for Kaz Boots. Alright, good. Plasma picking up the best boomerang as well.
Yeah, at least they got a good gear for this, like with tempered and blue mail. Decent number of hearts.
So Ricky's gonna have a nice little lead into the Dark World here, as Plasmasnake is gonna be headed up here to the mountain.
Gonna get that all-important save equip point, but more importantly, the information about the mitts.
Yeah, that's going to be really important. We're going to be on the lookout for the mirror, which is going to be required. regardless of whether Swamp is a pendant or not. Of course, we're going to have 3 pendants here in the Dark World, so high probability that we're going to be able to skip some otherwise usually required items. We might be able to go without the Fire Rod. We might be able to go without the Cane of Samaria, depending on our pendant layout here. Plasma being very careful with that. Ricky having a little bit of trouble with this Circle of Pots room. Gonna walk to the key to get that heart.
And plasmasnake now knows we gotta go do Aga. Hooray!
Yeah, so Ricky's going to have about I'd say a 3-minute lead getting into the Dark World. 3-4 minutes, depending on how nice Aga is. And guess how many blue balls we're going to get? Number between 0 and 15. If you like, chat.
Yes. Interactive stream. How many blue balls do we get? There we go.
I'm always hoping for 0. No blue balls.
As a brother, 0. As a viewer, like 8.
Nah. There's 1. All right, I'm wrong. 2. 13 still in play. Here's our 3. That's the average number of blue balls. 4.
Okay, so this one's above average. Cool. 5.
Ricky showing his frustration with a couple slashes at Aga. Six. Ooh. 7. A couple frustration arrows. Love it when runners emote on restream. 8! That's so many! I think that's it, though. Yeah, 8.
Did I say 8? I said 8.
You did say 8. Congratulations. Nobody in chat said 8, though. The first person to guess, like most closest without going over, will say 7 for Corkstorm. So GG's.
What's on the pyramid? It's some bombs.
Ricky, what are you doing? I did not catch that map check.
I missed it as well.
Chat is saying green pendant Misery Mire, pendants at Swamp and TR.
There we go.
Get that again. Yep, and a red crystal at Skullwood. So we're gonna need that Fire Rod. Could go without that Cane of Samaria potentially, unless there's something we need in TR or on Vidi, or the GT Big Key is over on the right side. But plasmasnake gonna have exactly the same Aga. This fight is seeded, so both runners will have the same Aga positions and the same number of balls. As Ricky gonna be headed into Crystal Palace of Darkness without the hammer. This is the only play So it makes sense. Like you could go up to catfish there, but you'd be hoping for the hook shot before you go over there.
Yeah.
I imagine hammer or hook shot is going to be our next piece of progression. I suppose it could be the mirror too to get us those mitts. He could still miss an energy ball, but nobody does that except for me in energy runs because I'm trying to be too optimal. That's an interesting choice by Ricky. Oh, and there's the mirror. What did I say? Interesting choice by Ricky to skip the vanilla big key chest in that situation when you have a key. I usually do it then, but we do pull the first item out of the front of a pod. It is the magic mirror that gets us access to our mitts up there on top of Spectacle Rock as well as Tower of Hera. There's our big key, so skipping the big key chest pays off. It will guarantee a small key. Yes, Plasmasnake is also headed over to Palace of Darkness. We'll get his mirror before too long.
Yeah. Notice Ricky's taking some chances here, skipping the big key chest in Eastern and Pod here, and both of them pay it off pretty well for him.
Well, you know, as I was saying before we got started here, the standings of this group might have something to do with that. Plasmasnake has clinched the top spot in the group. We'll be moving on to brackets. Ricky needs a win today to stay alive and would need a tiebreaker at best to make it into brackets. So perhaps feeling the pressure a little bit to make some skips, take some calculated risks to give himself the best chance that he can get in order to win this race and make it into a potential tiebreaker to get into brackets.
Absolutely. Hey, Harmless Hellway has the map.
So I think we've seen 2 items so far. I saw 10 arrows and the mirror. So we've got 4 chests for 3 items here. We're going to be able to get to 3 of those chests. Nothing, can't get to Helma unless the hammer is in here, which it very well could be. But there is going to be an item on Helma now.
Vanilla hammer? Oh my god.
Vanilla hammer, maybe? Let's see. Nope.
Nah.
Alright, we'll see if Ricky remembers to mirror here before saving and quitting. Yep, very good. Once you've beaten Aga, if you have the mirror, saving and quitting in the Dark World takes you to the pyramid rather than the save and quit start screen. So you're going to want to mirror before saving and quitting. Plasmasnake going to lose a little bit of time here, being a little bit more thorough, checking that big key chest for a small key as Ricky makes his way up for those Titan Smiths up on Spec Rock.
Yeah, so we got a lot of the mountain opened up to us now. We got Paradox Cave, we got Hera.
We do not have either of those places. We got Hera, but no hammer.
Oh, right.
No hammer, no hook shot. Still can't get over to the right side of the mountain.
Oh, yeah. We need what? We need hammer or hook shot, yeah.
We sure do.
But we got Ether Tablet coming up here on Ricky's side.
See if that book was required for anything other than the crystal in Desert. A bottle. Not required, but we'll take it. We'll take bottle number 3.
I think a free green potion, sure.
Full clearable Tower of Hera here for a crystal number 3 for Ricky of Kokiri. No Harapod available, so we will be seeing the entire climb. Got the big key though, so we'll be leaving the basement for now. 2 items in here. Quick swapping to bombs, prepping for the Tower of Hera bomb jump coming up. Get to that big chest a little bit fast. There's the small key. That should do it. Oh no, too low. Unfortunately, Ricky taking a 2-floor ride down. That's unfortunate.
It's switch. Or do that.
Oh god, I would go back and hit the switch. I like trying to do this room with the stars in the opposite position. Just a nightmare.
Yeah.
For your muscle memory.
Okay, bomb jump part 2.
There you go. That's it. No! No, Ricky, no! Oh, no.
At least he only fell down 1 floor this time.
Yeah. This is my least favorite dungeon in NMG, just because, like, so many small things that can lose you a bunch of time. He is gonna, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Gonna do this the vanilla way. See if plasmasnake can do those a little bit cleanly and make up a little bit of time here. All that for the compass. Oh.
So that guarantees the item in the basement.
Yes, we do.
I think you have to check it too. There's not really much left to do.
Well, those mitts get you over towards Village of Outcasts, so I could see skipping it here. I mean, I would probably do it.
How many times has Hera basement burned me?
enough times.
Yeah. The Moldor. Oh, there's a ice rod.
That's not the rod that we wanted to see there.
Yeah.
With a pendant TR.
Let's see. And he is gonna leave. Okay.
All right. That's totally defensible. You know you're gonna be back up here, most likely at some point when you get the hook shot / hammer. So if you're still waiting for stuff, you can just do it then. Will we see Ricky dip into Skull Woods here? That's the question. No, not right away at least.
As when getting that bomb jump on the first try, make sure to avoid the energy ball there. Chess game is $20. We lost 10. Yay.
We got 10 arrows, though.
On the C-shaped house, we get 20 more bucks. Hey. Moldor pushing plasmasnake off the edge there. And Ricky is heading back up north here. He's going to do some mirror checks before he commits to Thieves Town. Get Keen's Tomb Graveyard Ledge out of the way here. Plasma's not having a good time with Moldorm here. Really getting bullied there. One slash, one spin should do it. There we go. So if I just bombs there in Graveyard Ledge. Plasmasnake picks up their ice rod. Let's see if they decide to stick around or are they gonna leave as well. And yep, he is gonna leave, and we find $300 in Keem's tube at least. Nice of the Keem to leave his ransom behind.
We got all kinds of money in this seed. So it seems like Ricky maybe not interested in going into Thieves Town without the hammer, at least not right away.
He didn't get a cave, just a piece hard on the bumper ledge though. And this looks like it's gonna be in the Thieves Town here. This Plasma Kemba is right behind him.
Chat's bringing up Ped. I do think that Ped is dead at this point. Can't have the hook shot, can't have the fire rod, can't have the cane, can't have the flippers, can't have the flute, can't have the hammer. Those are the only things that we could need to beat the seed. Can't have either medallion, so.
Yeah, Ped's been dead ever since we found out TR and Meyer were pendants, I think.
Yeah. Plus swamp. Yeah.
It's just so much stuff blocking Ped that I don't think you have to worry about it.
All right, so Ricky is headed here into Thieves Town. Can't have hookshot because hookshot's required to beat swamp. Bottle percent, our 4th bottle in Thieves Town. So that's only one item in the front of Thieves and no hammer. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
I'd strongly consider bailing out here and finishing the Dark World loop. But I think just betting on that there's nothing in TT Big is a perfectly reasonable plan as well. Very smooth hellway there from Ricky. See if Plasma makes the same decision. And yes, Plasma is also headed to the back. So still a pretty linear seed here. Not many opportunities for divergence, and the few opportunities that they've had, they haven't really taken. And looks like that's set to continue here for a little while, at least. I think the next key diversion point is will either of our runners dip into Skull Woods? I think plasmasnake is a bit more likely to do that, if only because of our aforementioned standings. Maybe Ricky is playing a little bit more risk tolerant in this race, and the fact that Ricky has already been to those North Dark World checks. There's the flute in Blindside, and so our runners bailed out. The small key locked in the big chest.
It's okay to find, I think, here. Check those few checks over in the Meyer area without having to go into Meyer, so not bad find.
At this point in the seed, I'm never upset to find the flute, even if Meyer is a pendant. Like, the flute's gonna, at this point, save more time than it's gonna cost, probably. Ricky takes down Blind, not quite on script at the end there, but finishes it out. That heart container, of course, is hammer locked, so we should keep that in. Never mind. And that's crystal number 4 for Ricky in the 50th minute. Gotta feel good about that. Remembering to mirror here to activate the flute right away. All right, so big moment here. Will plasmasnake take the opportunity to go north into Skull Woods, looking for a hammer or a fire rod, perhaps? Or anything, really, but one of those two things would be particularly nice at this point. Magic Bat could have hammer as well. That's a good point there from chat. It is accessible with the mirror. There's red mail for 3 digs in the dig game. You'll take that. And no, the answer is no. We are not headed into Skull Woods. So Ricky, however, is going to start the Smith chain here. Plasma's going to do it before the dig game, which is an interesting choice. So Plasma probably committing to leaving the purple chest here, I would imagine. And you saw Ricky think about that for a second. Because checking Magic Bat like this, you lose your portal without the hammer. So let's see if the bat has anything for us today. Perhaps both of our runners are gonna skip the purple chest. Just a piece of heart on Magic Bat, though. Plasma perhaps skipping race game. Which seems questionable to me. I think that if you're going to skip one of these couple checks, you should skip the purple chest and not dig game, because purple chest is a little faster to get back to. And you've got the flute in the mirror, so it's not too bad to turn it in later. But having the purple chest behind you guarantees that you locks you out of dig game. I see. Plasma's gonna go flute to turn in that purple chest, then flute back for race game or for dig game and K45 and such. Ooh, we need those. Sort of.
And logically for Aisha.
Yeah. Now the question, this raises the question of, as you go down towards Hype Cave, do you check the first chest to swamp for the hammer, for that meme hammer in the first chest to swamp? Ricky's got to be careful here. Better pick that chest back up before mirroring to do K45 is going to do it. Good. We are sure that hammer isn't left side swamp because everything in swamp except for the abominable wall chest is hammer locked. There's the hammer though in K45. All right, we're in business now.
Okay. So, fire rod. That's all we need.
Yeah. Yeah, fire rod. Well, hook shot,
Yeah.
presumably,
Yeah.
unless one of our runners is a hoverer or comfortable with a Moldorm bounce. We will need to see that hook shot at some point.
True. He picks up his flippers, and Plasma is picking up the hammer. We're gonna check Bombo's tablet here.
There's a question in chat. Why is that cave called 45? There was an old that numbered all of the caves, and for whatever, and that one was number 45. And for whatever reason, that one stuck. South of Grove or whatever. There were no more creative names were ever really come up for it or come up with for it. There we go. And so cave 45 just kind of stuck. Ian Albert was the map. That's right.
But we have not seen Hype Cave yet.
Cave 73.
There we go.
Here's Johnny Two Bombs. Just $20. Tripe Cave. Absolutely nothing.
Mm.
Cave 0.
And looks like Ricky must go finish up pod now. You do know there's an item on Helma, and we're gonna check Hobo first. And Plasma going over to the buyer area here.
I don't hate this. Couple quick item checks. Ooh, good mire is for Quake.
Hey, we can do it.
Not sure where Ricky's going.
Ooh, that opens up Ice Pal. Oh, there's the hook shot.
Is that Bombos in the hook shot?
That was Bombos in the hook shot. Just your Ice Palace care package right there in Mire Shed.
Big ups for plasmasnake. Oh, Ricky was doing that flippers to get up here to Catfish. Rule of Fire intensifies possibility of a fire-locked fire in Ice Palace.
Absolutely.
I imagine that's where plasmasnake is headed next.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta think, you got that flute for a reason, So I like that decision by plasmasnake. Sometimes you get the flute for a reason, and sometimes you get the flute because you always get the flute for a reason. Sometimes it's because you need it to get something that you actually need, and sometimes it's just because it needed to be somewhere and you found the place where it was. But looks like Ricky is headed over to Pod. I'm gonna clear this crystal dungeon first. Yeah, Pet is long dead in this seed.
Oh yeah.
Very difficult to have a Pet seed where 3 crystals are in the light world, I would say. Alright, there's item number 1 in Ice Palace. 10 arrows in the first chest. No Cane of Samaria, so we're going to have to do the old-fashioned Ice Palace bomb jump. Totally possible Kane is in GT. Might not need it for this seed at all. Oh, Plasma not quite getting the first Stalfos there. Let's do a backup.
Nice. Yep, there you go. Hit the switch there.
All right, Bomb Jumping fans, here you go. That looks right. Nope, that looks right.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Nicely done. Always good to have that in your back pocket in case you don't have the cane. Those small keys, so we're gonna run north here up to the room here. We're gonna take the path over to the right and hookshot across. Don't get to see these rooms anymore.
Chat bringing up a good point. We should keep an eye out on the small key layout here in Ice Palace. If there is a small key on, gotta pull that tongue there. If there's a small key on Cold Stare, that means that Ice Palace was cane locked, which means that the cane is going to be out in the world somewhere, not in GT.
Yeah. We found a second item. It was the fire shield. There's a small key in the big key chest.
Helma with just a piece of heart there, but crystal number 5 for Ricky. 5 crystals before an hour feels good.
It's just, where is that fire rod gonna show up?
Lots of places it could be. Could be in Hookless Swamp Palace, or it could be it could be in Swamp Palace, which is full clearable now. Hell, could be sitting in the in Skull Woods for all we know.
Hey, Ricky is going to the buyer area to get his bounty and goods out of buyer shed here, and probably can just head right into Ice Palace right after.
I would think. Now, what's your next play if you're Plasmasnake here? I guess you go finish Pod, you go kill Helma, and then what is the question, right? Because you've got Misery Mire sitting there. We got that, maybe we got that Quake medallion for a reason. You want to chase it in there looking for a French vanilla Cane of Samaria, maybe. Fire Rod could very easily be in there, of course.
My play would be up the mountain. We haven't seen Paradox Cave
That's
or
a good
any
point.
Dark Death Mountain at all.
Yes. Who walks down in that room? Oh, speaking of the Cane of Samaria, there it is.
Uh-huh.
So that's our third item out of Ice Palace. Does open up. Misery Mire now full clearable. Turtle Rock potentially now accessible. Depending on the key layout, Fire Rod could be on Laser Bridge.
Some
Very
nice.
close. Yeah, very close to the quick kill there.
Yeah.
And it was cane locked. Maybe that cane was just for this. That'd be fun.
Well, yeah, you get the cane out of the big chest, you mirror back out, you go back through ice to icebreaker, and yeah, you're good to go.
Yes, Samaria was in the big chest. Don't just... Pro tip, you can just stand in the door. In every single dungeon, it is safe to mirror without moving from the door. Every single one. Alright, Plasma headed to kill Helma at this point. They have not touched Swamp Palace, and I imagine will not be for a while. I think Captain's right, East Side Death Mountain is calling. Nice bomb jump there by Ricky. Yikes. Ugh.
Yeah, you don't want to get pushed off the edge there after successful bomb jump. Never happened to me.
Pass. I refrain from comment.
I mean, there's no better feeling. It's like, wow, I got it out of the first try. Oh no!
Yeah. Then you run out of bombs.
Yeah. Great.
Plasma making up a tiny bit of time on Ricky there, being able to use Cadence Samaria on that switch. You know, a couple seconds. But with Ricky going to Meyershed before or after Helma, this race is still pretty tight here, despite the little bit of a divergence of sequencing, because our runners have basically done the same thing. Ricky has gotten a couple more checks done. Did King's Tomb and Graveyard Ledge and Bumper Ledge, which I think plasmasnake skipped. Oh, betrayed by sword beams in Turtles. We've all been there.
I've never been there because I don't have sword beams in that room ever.
Yeah.
That's not true. I don't know.
Alright, Tempered Sword Helma fight. Plasma going with the hold your sword out strats. Holding your sword out like that expands your hammer hitbox. You'll also see runners activate a spin speed like that. That extends your hammer hitbox even more.
Oh, little early on the hammer hit could have despawned those fireballs, but you should be alright. There we go.
There you go, though. Alright, plasmasnake, what is next for you? Up the mountain. Yeah, I think that's what this is. If you're going anywhere else, you flute there, but here you save and quit. I like this better than a swamp play. It's denser, it's easier. Swamp is time consuming to just get into.
Real question is, do we dip TR if we can?
Maybe. I probably do. It's gonna be the last thing that I do up here, perhaps other than Spike Cave. I might dip in before doing Hair Basement.
Well, we got First look at East Death Mountain here in Paradox Cave. Some heart, just some arrows.
Ricky having a little bit of a slower cold stare fight than Plasma.
More arrows. Peace heart. More arrows. We have any more arrows?
Could use those arrows in Desert Palace. Paradox Cave, a whole bunch of nothing.
Not really surprising since we found a bunch of stuff other places. So, but time to mirror out. Check Super Bunny Cave and the Hookshot Cave. Take a look at the TR pendant. Where is Ricky going now? He is also headed up the mountain.
Yeah, we'll see how Ricky routes this. Yeah, we're a little bit past the hour mark, so let's do a bit of a recap. This is a match in Group K, the past Randomizer Casual Booths tournament. My name is Tyler Salt, joined in the booth by Captain 1977. We've got Nervendulch behind the scenes hitting buttons. We are in a fire rod hunt here. The only thing that we need for go mode, at least that we know of at this point.
PR is Bombos. We can get in there.
Can get in there, yeah. The standings in this group, Plasma has already clinched a spot in brackets at 4 and 1 in the group. Ricky sitting at 1 and 3 needs to win out in order to force a tiebreaker. Fox Lisk is sitting at 3 and 3, and Gilgamesh is at 2 and 3. So Ricky and Gilgamesh still have one race to go after this. And the winner, if Ricky wins this, then the winner of that race will be 3 and 3 and forced into a tiebreaker with Fox Lisk. There's the fire rod in Hookshot Cave. We're in go mode.
Okay. Just like that, 110.50.
So gonna come down to execution here a little bit. Ricky is routing the mountain a little bit differently. But yeah, advantage Plasma at this point. Not over, still pretty close. All they have to do is kill Moth and then head up to... This is Hurt's opening TR, but you're up there, you have to do it.
It's real nice when you don't have to go in any pendant dungeons.
That's true. We didn't set foot in one. All right, Ricky, go into Hookshot Cave first. So it is going to get that fire rod right quick. Going to be just a couple minutes behind. Ricky thought about saving and quitting there. All right, nope, I got to go out and mirror. Moth not cooperating super well with Plasma. That should do it.
And Mapbot Moth, crystal number 7 for Plasmasnake. It's time to play a guessing game.
Everybody's favorite game. Put a number between 1 and 22 in chat. If that is the number location where plasmasnake finds the GT big key, then you win some imaginary internet points. Congratulations.
And just for fun, everyone that guesses it correctly will get a half-eaten pickle.
Oh, so is that an upgrade or a downgrade from a scoop of cottage cheese?
I mean, it depends how you look at it.
I don't like either of them, honestly. So I'll take my internet points.
Okay, well. I mean, it's already half-eaten, so, I mean, someone else has already eaten it. It was me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry this took too long to get to. I got hungry.
Guessing will end as soon as plasmasnake enters GT.
Like Ricky had Ricky. Yeah, it was a little bit better of a fight for Ricky there, so
made up a little bit of time.
You'd be too far behind here.
No, basically a mountain climb. Yeah, we'll see if we can get an official difference here. It's about a mountain climb apart. Plasmasnake entering at 1:15:27. There's a small key on the torch for location number 1. See if Plasma is doing a Dark Magician or will continue on left. Two is the map. 3 is 3 bombs. 4 is the mirror shield. 5 is the bug net. And we are doing Dark Magician. Hey, 6 is the big key. Congratulations to Fluffy Mittens. You win the Yen Sour Big Key guessing game. So Ricky could make up a little time if he goes Hope Room first. Hope Room, the classic Hope Room that you hope for, a small key and the big key. The God Hope Room. If Ricky goes there first, we have ourselves a race. Nope, unfortunately. So hopefully at this point, Ricky doesn't do a rando. That would be bad. But this is still very much within the realm of execution. Here, if Plasma has a rough gauntlet, Ricky could make up some time. A Ganon fall could be the difference here. Ricky is Dark Magicianing, so we'll get this big key at 6. We'll only be a couple rooms behind. Say a decent gauntlet for plasmasnake. Not going to be a great land mode 2 for plasma either. Be at least a 3 cycle here. Trying to save some magic. Plasma didn't make it to the cane in that room, so losing some time here.
Oh no!
Just absolutely ganked in that room. See if Ricky can make up a little time with a cleaner Land Mode 2 fight. Is going to make up a little bit of time here. Did go dangerously low on magic. Probably going to have to use a potion here. Yeah, getting out a green potion. Plasmasnake looking for silver arrows, it seems. Must be feeling confident.
Hold arm not really behaving for him, but takes him down without a fall.
Just a piece of heart in the last chest of the game. Ricky's sort of also looking for silvers, which is interesting. Not going to find them, though. Yeah, it's been a good race. Fairly linear, not too many opportunities, not much diversion, and not many opportunities for diversion either. Down goes Moldorm 2 for Ricky. Plasmasnake with a couple empty cycles here, at least one empty cycle on Agatu. There's a double. Ooh. Well, Agatu, there it is. Finishes off with a double there. Agatu, the hardest fight in the game to optimize. And right now, it is the difference between our two runners. Nice double to start by Ricky.
Ricky really has made up a lot of time here in GT.
Just a single there. There's an empty one. It was the same empty one that Plasma got. I think that might have only been a single there.
Yeah, the one more should do it here for Ricky. There we go.
All right, this is pretty close. Rough Aga patterns there. And it took 6 cycles, just like it took Plasma. Plasma leaning on that cape, has a green potion. A missed torch glitch could swing this.
Yeah, Ricky does not have that green potion anymore.
Yeah, Ricky has already used that. Is not going to get in 1-1 here. Oh, the arrows were in GT somewhere. Oh, and there's a missed torch glitch by plasmasnake. Plasma has should have a potion, does have a green, but this is gonna be trouble here. Ricky pretty low on magic as well, but not possible to be able to get triples on without torch glitch on lamp. Could be difficult to get doubles. And Ricky bought a blue, so does have a magic refill. No silvers for either of our runners. Ricky does get torch glitch. That's what needed to happen. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been misgendering Plasma this whole time. Plasma uses she, her pronouns, and I missed that. My apologies to Plasma. Should have looked at the race time room. This is as close as it gets, folks.
Ricky's got a good rhythm going here on this cannon fight. Able to achieve those doubles with the... There it is!
There it is! Get your GGs in chat for Ricky of Kokiri. Gonna finish this race in first place with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 25 minutes.
Oh, and Plasma fell again! No!
Plasma falls. Is gonna forfeit this race.
Oh, no.
Just such a tough loss for Plasma there. She had it. It was so close. But Ricky staying alive in the tournament. Great comeback through GT and Ganon. Hopefully we will get an interview from both of these runners.
What a race. Fantastic race. Congratulations to Ricky Kokiri taking down this much needed win for him and plasmasnake. It's gonna be okay. She's still gonna be in the brackets, but we'll still like to keep on winning going into brackets. So hopefully this won't affect her too much. We should be joined here by the runners here in just a moment. As we are joined by plasmasnake, GG's to you.
GG. GG to Ricky.
And there's Ricky. GG's to both of you.
Yes.
Oh, man. What a race. Came down to the very end. Pretty linear, I'd say. How are each of you feeling when you found the fire rod? When you hit Gomo? Ricky, we'll start with you.
I silently screamed, honestly, because I was so expecting it to go into a pendant dungeon. So when I found Fire Rod, I was screaming.
And then Plasma, how'd you feel when you got to go mode there?
Yeah, that was pretty good actually, because my next play was gonna be dip Turtle Rock without the fire rod and bet on that. So I was just very pleased to not have to do that.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely. A pretty linear seed, though. There weren't too many opportunities for divergence, and the few opportunities that you took, you ended up kind of circling around each other. Do you guys like running in those sorts of seeds where there aren't a ton of choices, just kind of rely on execution?
I mean, if you can recognize those at the time, sure.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just,
fair.
during the whole thing, I'm like, okay, am I on the right path? Do I really need to go into Mire? Did I mess up not going into Mire? That's kind of on my mind more than, oh, this is very linear.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm constantly thinking, should I do a Mire dip? Did I leave it in Hera basement? Like,
Yeah.
is one of my skips going to bite me this time?
Yeah, Ricky doing a couple skips there, like skipping the big key chest in Eastern and the
Right.
big key chest in Pod, and just kind of paid out for you at the end though, because those checks ended up not being important. So
Was
Yeah.
that a deliberate decision by you, Ricky, knowing you're racing for your tournament life here today?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, the Eastern one was definitely a deliberate decision. Pod, that chest rarely has anything in it, so it's honestly the last one I ever checked, generally speaking. We're not going to talk about what happened in Hera, okay?
Yes, let's not talk about Hera at all.
Hera sucks. It's okay. It's Hera is the worst split in NMG. It is for a dungeon that should be so easy. It is
Oh
always
my gosh.
it's the disaster ratio in there is way too high. So I'm right there
Indeed.
with you guys.
Uh,
So, Plasma, even with the loss today, you are locked into the bracket stages in the Casual
Yes.
Boots tournament. So, congratulations to you for that. How are you
Thank you.
feeling going into brackets?
Oh, I you know what? I was just pleased to get out of groups. That was my only aim. So I feel totally ready to be destroyed in brackets.
My goals and aims and expectations are exactly the same. So I feel you there. And then Ricky, you're headed into with the win today, headed into a potential if you win in your final match against Gilgamesh, a three-way
Yeah.
tiebreaker.
I
How are
know.
you feeling?
I was not expecting that. I went into this because I've been playing very casually the past year since like League Season 4, so I went into this expecting to be completely wiped out in groups. So the fact that we're going into a potential tiebreaker, depending on the results of my last race, is kind of insane.
So if there is a tie between the second, third, and fourth seeded runners in the group, there will be a three-way tiebreaker race with the winner claiming the second seed and advancing to the bracket stage. I just confirmed that on the tournament rules document, but got to get through Gilgamesh here first, Ricky. Who did your other win come against?
Foxen, I have gone 1-1 with each opponent so far. Gilgamesh is going to be either a 2-0 in their favor or a 1-1 again.
All right, there you go. So I know I'll be rooting for you. I want to see maximum chaos at all times.
Of course.
In Challenge Cup, I was one win away from forcing a four-way tiebreaker in my group, which I was really sad that I couldn't pull that last win out. So really pulling for as many giant tiebreaker races as I can in the Kaz Boots tournament. That should be fun. So good luck to you in your final race against Gilgamesh, Ricky.
Thank you.
and good luck to both runners going forward. So, have you scheduled your match against Gilgamesh yet?
Yes, that is taking place on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern. All right, well, we'll be on the lookout for that race. Thank you both for consenting to a restream today and for putting on a really fun race. I would encourage both of you to go back and watch the VOD. It was so close there at the end.
I'm definitely
you guys
gonna
were
watch.
neck and neck the whole time, really. So it was really fun.
Awesome. Yeah, but a lot of the races for me have been really close. And if I could stop getting aggro 1, I think that's the 4th aggro 1 I've had in this group, so I would be happy.
Classic Casual Boots. All right, any final words from either of you?
Just
No,
yeah, thanks for picking up the restream and
yes,
agreeing to comment. Great, and thanks to the tracker as well.
Thank you guys for consenting to it. We appreciate it. GG's to both of you. Captain, this is fun as always.
Yep, that's always a good time. I love watching these races, and I love being a part of it. And yep, thanks to our tracker again, and Tyler and our runners. Thank you all, and I think that's gonna do it for us.
Yeah, bit of a quiet day on Speed Gaming today, as it goes. The next Speed Gaming action that you'll see is going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern over on Speed Gaming 2. They're doing some Pokemon Crystal. There is a little bit more Link to the Past today at 9 p.m. There's the Link to the Past daily race, and also at 9 p.m. Eastern. They've got the Super Metroid and Link to the Past Randomizer normal all dungeons races. Those might not be restreamed, but you can check those out there. We've got some Z1R. We've got some Mario Golf Toadstool Tour any percent later today on Speed Gaming. But keep a lookout for that across the entire Speed Gaming family of networks. All right, for Captain 1977, my co-com, for our tracker, Nerve Indulge for Ricky and Plasma. Thank you all very much for joining us, chat. Thank you for being in chat. We love you here at Speed Gaming, and we will see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.